Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kenny and I'm addicted to luxury handbags and especially pretty love luxury shopping because you know I love to save some coins on this channel but still enjoying. So welcome back guys. Today's video is the 7 things I love about the Celine Seau Sangle. So if you are thinking about this bag or you're just overall just interested on what this bag is, then please continue watching this video. So basically this is a review on the Celine Seau Sangle, but I would mainly focus on the things that I love about it or the pros of this bag, but I'm also going to mention the flip side of it and also what I think generally about this bag and if I do recommend it. So the first thing that I really love about this bag are the pockets. So if you can see it from here, if you're familiar about this bag, then you would be probably aware that this has 4 pockets that goes around it. And what generally drew me to this bag is when I used this for shopping, that I can easily go hands-free by just popping my phone or a card holder on this pocket right here, which makes my hand free and I can do something with it, like, you know, go through stuff in the supermarket or something like that. And another thing is that you can pop things on the other side of this bag. But yeah, generally that has definitely hooked me up on this bag. And yeah. Now moving right along to number 2 is the strap. So the Celine Seau Sangle features a woolen strap. Now if you've been following this bag for years before, this bag came in a leather strap as well, but I've not experienced that. To me, the woolen strap, you know, it helps the bag to, you know, to attach itself or, you know, to cling onto the shoulder quite securely. And I think it's quite comfy as well because it's a thick strap. It evenly distributes the weight of the bag and the contents of it, and so it does not dig in. If it was like probably a thinner strap maybe. So yeah, it adds to the comfy factor of this bag, which I absolutely love. So number 3, this is a tote bag, and it's a sort of a Mary Poppins, a big black hole kind of bag. And so you won't have any issues carrying your bare essentials. With the age of the mini bags, I know we kind of need to really constrict ourselves of what we can carry with us on a day. And if you have this bag, or even if you've got the smaller version of this bag, you know, it's a bucket shaped bag. You can easily fit anything in here. But the only drawback to me for that is that it's, you know, there's no organizational feature of this, and so I suggest you buy a bag organizer, which I did. I bought a Samorga organizer in this rich mustard color. I love it so much. It just adds a pop on it, makes it a little bit more interesting to me, at least. So yeah. But it also features a slip pocket at the back there with a zipped, features a zipped and a slip pocket at the back. And I think it's safe to say that this is a perfect grab and go bag. Now, I've actually experienced this, that, I was such in a rush and I need to carry a camera, my essentials, and plus a little bit more, like a notebook perhaps. And I've just chucked everything in here, and I don't need to worry about it like clashing it with my outfits. And so I feel like this is a perfect grab and go bag. Another quality of this bag is number 4. It's chic and simple. Now there's not much going on about this bag aside from the pockets that goes around it, just those tiny little details, and that's just a little Celine, old Celine logo in the front with the gold foiling. It also features a gold hardware right there. And as I have mentioned, if you're in a rush and you just need to grab a bag, and sometimes you just grab a bag and you don't know if it fits into your outfit during that day, then I feel like this bag you won't have any issue fitting it into your wardrobe or into your outfit, because it's very simple. The chances of it clashing into your outfits would be so much less than it would if it's like a logo kind of bag. But I feel like that you needed something like that, right? Like a non-fuss, a nonchalant kind of bag. And this is that, I think. Maybe this could be debatable, but I feel like the leather for number 5. This bag also came in a smooth leather, and my particular bag is in this kind of a drummed grained leather. I'm not sure what it's called in the Celine terminology, but I just used the drummed leather because that's what they use for the Celine Nano or the luggage line. But I feel like if I had the smooth leather, and this bag is a pre-loved item, and so I would feel like there would be so much scratches on this bag, because it's, when you use this, it's actually cleaned, and it's like rubbing off on your body. And if you have a very rough coat, then absolutely this would rub off of its surface. And so if you have the smooth leather, you would absolutely see scratches, faint marks on the bag. But I have this grained leather, and so I barely see anything on it. And mind you, this bag is from 2018, and I feel like it still is in fantastic condition. There is something about the durability of a grain bag, because it conceals wear and tear, the beauty marks. If you're not a fan of that, then yeah, there's something about a grain bag, right? And also, just mentioning about that, grain bags, I think the Celine Seau Sangle, has that very structured vibes. But then I feel like this bag would slouch over time. I feel like the slouch gives it that kind of an edge to me. Number 6 is the price. Now, I got this bag for $1,300-ish last year, but I actually got this bag in 2016, and I just sold it. And I missed it, and I bought it last year again for such a good price, for the same price I got it several years ago. But I love it, I love a bag when I did not spend that much on it. And so I'm mentioning that. And another thing that I would like to say is, for Celine, pre-loved, I think, is the best way to go. But if you wanted to buy this brand new, then by all means do it. If you've got the means, go for it. But to me, I think Celine has a very poor like resale value, but if you just want to keep the bag, then that doesn't matter. Buy it. Buy the bag, life's too short. So yeah, that's just the tea on number 6 is the price because it's a bargain. If you are a Celine fanatic, then this hits different. This bag was designed by Phoebe Philo several years ago, and I think there is something, I think it added to the FOMO, in my opinion, for me to add this back into my collection. But I just missed it overall. I don't have a bag that is very low-key and minimal, and I think this bag like screams that a lot. And you know, something from that era, you know, if you're really a fan of Phoebe and Celine and during that era, I think that's quite an iconic piece. And you know, this bag was carried over from Phoebe Philo's era to Hedy Slimane, and there's something about that, you know, that it still is like relevant in that sense. So yeah, Phoebe Philo era, hashtag old Celine. Now I'm just gonna brush over the cons of the bag. Just be mindful, you guys, this bag has quite like sharp corners, and so you know I've got like a pop stitch already there, but that came with the bag and it's pre-loved and I'm fine with that, you know. But just be mindful, these can easily get rubbed and scratched, and sometimes when you're in a rush, you know, you don't like mind the bag, but that's just something for you to consider, and you know, just to prevent that. Now this bag can get quite heavy. It easily fits a 15-inch MacBook Pro, and this is so heavy, like just with this laptop can wear your shoulders down. But yeah, like for bigger bags, you know, there's like a big tendency of you overstuffing it and, you know, carrying your essentials plus more, and that's my tendency. I do try to overpack most of the time. Alright, now I think this bag, you know, if you see it from the Celine like stores or from the showroom, you would think that this is a structured bag, and I think from the nature of a grain bag, you know, this can slouch and lose its shape. And I think there's an allure for this bag to be like slouchy and has been used and has been loved. And you know, I think that comes with the bag and the nature of the leather. And there's a little fix to that. There are bag organizers, you know, to help keep the shape. I want this bag to be structured, just with a slight like slouch to it. But yeah, just, you know, purchase a very nice bag organizer that fits very well to it, and you'll be fine. You'll be golden. Okay, so I actually sold my bag in 2016 because I was so annoyed about the pockets. And now I love the pockets. So yeah, a little bit confusing, but let me tell you guys why. Because the pockets keeps gaping open and I don't like it. It annoyed me so much. If you have stuff in there and you're not minding your bag, you know, I'm kind of paranoid like something will, you know, pick things through it, and it was just not it. And so I sold it. But this particular one was not, the pockets were fine, they just keep in place, and I'm not sure. If you're trying to buy this in store, I suggest you try it on. Put some stuff in it, maybe, just to see if the pockets are opening up or, you know, gaping. So yeah. But then the pockets, it's what makes this bag, I think, in my opinion. Alright, okay, so for the question, would I repurchase this bag? Honestly, I did repurchase the bag, and you know, I think that says something about it. I sold it, repurchased it, and I love it so much. Now, um, it's a tote bag, you guys, with that's been designed by a premier designer, fashion house. But you know, it's a simple leather bag. You can easily find something like this. Like, I'm actually happy with a linen tote bag, if I'm being perfectly honest, but you know, there's something about a designer bag and carrying it to work maybe, but I don't know. I love the bag, don't get me wrong, but it's quite simple. There's nothing much to it. As I mentioned, my bag collection, you know, this is just like a bag, and use me kind of thing. I love the simple aesthetic of it. I feel like, yeah, if you added something more to it, I feel like it's gonna ruin the overall design. But yeah, take what you will. Okay, I'm rambling. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the bag. I actually have been using this to work. I told myself I'm not gonna wait until the lockdown gets lifted. I will use the bag. And I did. I actually have been using it, and the bag organizer is a godsend to it. I actually love it more with the bag organizer. Now it's just that, you know, it adds a little extra cost to a very expensive bag already. But then, yeah, do what you have to do, right? For the bag. Alright, so I think that wraps up this video. Yeah, I just want to focus on the main points of it. But if you have other questions, please leave them on the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!